walked up to my location, and there's some deers just up the front there. You can see them on the camera like. But yeah. Right, well, here I am. I'm in the rough location of where I want to be. It's a nice big open field at the front, like, and obviously all the deers come running through here all the time. And I've got a nice new bit of kit. I've brought myself a night vision set, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll catch some nice bits of footage tonight of some wild animals. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of my Bergen. I'm going to come under here where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. So this is where I'm going to be sleeping. So underneath this big tree here, plenty cover and everything. I just need to work out which way the wind's blowing to how I set up, and hopefully that's going to be my view tonight. We're a nice look out into the open field and see what comes across it. There's a little derelict building over the back there. We'll sneak over there later on, have a look. There's a bit of a footpath here, like, going through this way, so fingers crossed we don't get captured. Some security cameras just on the other side of the ridge there that I've just walked by, and I've just noticed there's a bit of a trail here, so there's a possibility something could come through the camp tonight. But let's get me Bergen off. It was a quicker walk than what I thought, and it seems quite protected from the wind underneath here as well. But what I'm going to do is, because the winds are going to get up to about 46 miles an hour tonight, I'm just going to go around after I've turned the camera off and just check the area just to make sure it's going to be safe for me tonight. Alright, so stick with it. I'll see you in a bit. Well, as you can hear and see, the rain's kicking in, the wind's getting stronger. I hope it doesn't get too strong. I've just heard something crash down the bottom there earlier. I know there was a couple of hanging branches down that way, and that's the way the wind's blowing. But these trees up here are getting canny bangy and canny swee, like, so I just need to keep an eye on that. But anyway, I'm behind a nice big tree. As you can see, I've sort of cammed up a bit, put some branches along, and then got some little bits of green foliage and just put that there for now. That should hide us from the front. And then round here, I've just filled that gap up, loads of branches, put loads of foliage over it, and that's a nice wind barrier there. And it's actually standing under here, there's hardly any wind whatsoever, like. But I can feel the rain coming through now, so time to get under my shelter. So I've left myself a little entrance this side and a little entrance to get there, and if I need to bug out, I can either go up the back end or through there to get out. But I've got this big tree in the way, so hopefully the shit hits the fan with the wind, because it is getting windy, like. I should be okay, fingers crossed. But I am actually sweating, like. So let's have a look inside of here. I'll just drop the camera down. Yeah, so looking from outside of the shelter, I'm actually sitting up on the ground at the minute. I need to get some groundage done, some foliage done, sorry. But yeah, it's starting to rain now. But I'm all set up, and that's my view for tonight. Looking out of there, and obviously I've got my night vision goggles so hopefully I'll get some nice bits of footage. Now I've got a little peephole looking out between the tree there where my Bergen is. I'll probably leave my Bergen there actually and lean up against that, I'll see. But yeah, all set up just about. That's what you can see is because it'll be dark in here and I can feel my bum getting a bit cold, so I'm going to get off this ground. Right, let's get the rest of my shelter set. Well, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but just there in between the trees is deer eating on the grass. The rain's kicking in like, so they can't hear us because of the winds and that. I just come out to take some photographs so you can see all the deer come down here. So we're going to get some nice footage tonight. Just a pity that my camera's running out of battery like. Let's see if I can get closer without spooping them. Turn this up and zoom this in. Nah, it's not going to zoom in like. There again, there they are anyway. So, there's my shelter down here. All set up, ready to go for the night. So I like this tarp because it's quite camo. Oh, yeah. It's a nice tarp that. Obviously I put some leaves on the top of it, but it's just that windy, the wind's just blowing them off in any rate. But from the, oh, I've just got caught in the tree. The winds are a bit iffy like, but it's okay under here, there's hardly any wind. But you get the odd gust. But other than that, it's not too bad. Then, from the front, I don't know if I can see it, well, it gives us a little bit of camo in anyway. And there you go. That's me shelter. Them deers haven't even budged, they're still grazing on the grass, so I'll be out there tonight. So obviously I've got some dead branches standing up over, then I've just got some bits of foliage from here just to make it look like a little bit of a bush. I still want to be able to see out. I've got a nice entrance into here, so I've got all this area to sit and play with if I want to. Right, just where I'm sitting here, obviously I'm in a red light because it's starting to get a bit dark now. It's just after 5 o'clock. I've brought this with us. This is a new bit of equipment I've went and bought. It's a night sight. Obviously I'll do a proper look at it in the daytime as well, but it is absolutely brilliant. Obviously I don't want to put it on and then shine lights into it because that's not what it's meant to do. But obviously it takes photographs and it records. It's got a mount on the bottom. Obviously this is my little handheld tripod. I've just put on that for now just to keep it off the ground. It takes 3 AA batteries on this side and on the other side as well. So it doesn't take rechargeable batteries or anything. But I'll take a better look at it later on. Probably do a review on it. I've just been doing a little bit of footage. I'll just quickly show you. And this was in the daytime on the actual farm. Looking up the farm about 300-400 meters away, and it was great. It has 3 different settings on it. It has daytime mode, infrared mode, and a night mode. Okay, so we'll run through them all later on tonight and anyway when it gets pitch black and see what we can see. Alright, because we've got a good field of vision in front of it, so hopefully we'll pick up something, and hopefully it's not something too spooky. They're not mega heavy either. Okay, this isn't a review at all, it's just a quick little snippet to show you what it's like, and I'll put a little bit of footage up possibly before I've said this actually of what I've shot during the day. It takes a 32GB card, comes with that and everything. It was about £120 altogether, come from America, didn't get any import charges or anything, but I'm starting to do like a review on it now, but I'm going to stop for now and I'm going to think about getting a cuppa on the go. Okay, so see you in a bit. That's the rain kicking in again. I'm just sitting chilling here, having my cup of tea. Been having a little play with the night vision goggles, just trying to get used to them. Tell you what, let's put this little lamp on. That there, a little bit more light. Yeah, so night vision goggles, they're alright. It's picking up a few heat sensors on the infrared. Obviously the houses in the distance. The infra green, or whatever it's called, the green part. I was picking up little bits and pieces, but not too much. If I'm looking straight into like bushes and things where there's pure darkness, I'm not going to pick anything up at all. Like, it's just black. As soon as you've got like a bit of like light coming from the sky and things, pick it up. But I suppose if someone's walking around, I'm going to pick them up straight away, aren't I? But we'll see. We'll see what happens if I pick anything up. But I'm just sitting chilling, letting the night kick in a bit. The temperature's dropped a little bit, but I haven't felt the need to put any extra clothing on yet. I think I might put my long johns on later, just keep my legs warm. And yeah, just sit and chillax and enjoy being out in the woods. No fire, no white lights, stealth camping at its finest. Ooh, bright light. Anyway, see you in a bit. Right, well, I've put some extra clothing on because it's getting a bit nippy, and the wind is north picking up now. Like, just heard something crashing down to me right hand side. Oh dear, might have picked a bad night to come out. I've checked the surrounding area, like, and everything looks okay. I'm just hoping it's going to be. But the wind's picking up, the rain's coming in. I'm nice and comfy, I'm warm. I've got my buffalo top on, I've got my long johns on. I've put my boots back on just in case. And yeah, it's about 6 o'clock at night, and I'm nice and chilled. It was actually nearly dozing off just before the wind picked up. But I think I'm going to have myself a Jack Daniels. So I'm doing sort of like trying to keep the lights off as much as possible to get me night vision going. So as you can see, that wind is picking up really bad, really badly. So if it gets too bad, I might have to bail out. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see, because GoPros are crap in the dark, aren't they? Better. It's not as bright, that. Yeah. I'm not so sure on how much footage I'm actually picking up with the red lights and everything. Like, might have to. I don't really want to put the white light on, to be quite honest. Ridge line's coming down a bit. Put that on my head. But yeah, I've got my BCP cup set out tonight, so I think I'm going to crack open my first JD of the night. Sorry, I'm not so sure whether this is going to be picking up any, if you can actually see anything, like, because the bright light might be in too much. But yeah, got a Jack Daniels shine anyway, so I'm going to crack one open. I've got a new chili meal from the Steak Detective. I've brought that out for tonight, and I've got a few little bits and pieces to munch on. So It's just a chill night tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to be up early and move on to another location. But I cannot believe I forgot to fill my other water bottle up. But I have a cunning plan because I was out on Sunday and I dropped 3 litres off at camp. Oh, cheers everybody. Well, obviously stealth camps, they're not very active for the, so it's going to be more talking than action, to be quite honest. I've been playing around with the night vision. I've been playing around with the night vision goggles and things, and since it's got dark, I'm not very impressed. Like, I don't know if there's a setting inside of it that I've got to set properly. I need to read the instructions properly. I'm like a normal bloke. You get the instructions, take a look at them, put them to one side and try to play with the things as best you can. I've seen quite a few reviews and things before I bought them, and they were saying that they were brilliant. Like, oh, come here, there's the owls. Didn't have the camera, I'll pick them up like. But yeah, we're getting some kind of sharp blasts of wind coming through. Obviously I'm at more of a higher altitude on this part of the woods than where I would be if I was at my private woodland. This is a property that's owned by somebody else, totally different, like, and I'm next to the edge of the woods as well, which is what I wanted, because I'm going to sneak out to the edge later and play with the goggles again, see if I can pick anything up. But I'm not going to go out if it's pissing down with rain. Like, yeah, the owls are out. I just want to get some footage of something walking past the camp and that, preferably an animal like, but we'll see how it goes. Right, I'm waffling and I'm getting blinded by this light being in my eyes, so I'm going to sit back, relax, and I'm going to listen to the owls and that and have a drink. Is this going to be a boring video? I'm not 100% sure yet. Might have made a mistake, which I should just went to camp. Hi everybody, it's 10 to 10 at night. I've been sat talking to me pal Chris, the Northumbrian, who makes all my knives and things, for about a good hour, and just sitting chilling. Actually, I know he nodded off a couple of times, not during my conversation, before my conversation that is. But anyway, I ordered a couple of meals from the Steak Detective, beef chili ones, 2 of them, and some sauce to put on some like meats and all that, which is going to be on my next video, where I've got some steak and some sausages and bacon and things. But yeah, I've just got that boiling away. You'll probably see the steam coming up. I've just had to move it from underneath my shelter because it was giving too much condensation off all the steam. And yeah, but it's bloody cold. It's about 2 or 3 degrees. I've got me mask thing on. I've got hood on. Me big thick hat on. And I've never put another jumper and things on, but my toes are cold, so I've been up jumping around and things, keeping warm. Doing a stealth camp is great. It's a good way of testing your kit, but it can get quite boring. Like, you're just lying here. So I've been on Instagram, Facebook, talking to a pal. It's the only way to spend the night, really, because when you're doing a stealth camp, you're not busy chopping wood and making a fire, cooking on an open fire, and you can do lots of put lights on and things, and do all sorts of bloody things. But obviously I just wanted to get out and try a stealth camp in the cold and see how things went like. But my next camp, I'll be back at my private woods, and I'll be trying to make some sort of stealthy type shelter and cooking like on like a sort of like oven type fire, if I can make that happen. If I can't, then happy days. I'll just set up a normal setup and enjoy myself. But yeah, I'm looking forward to eating this food. So I've got my spork handy, I've got me knife handy, ready to cut the packet. I'll probably be ready in a couple of minutes, so I'll stop waffling and I'll just bring you back when I'm ready to start getting stuck into it. But, right, this is a chili, beef chili from the Steak Detective. Okay, there's going to be a link in the description. Go and check it out. Okay, it's a British company. All right, and he does lots of different meals, sauces, and other memorabilia. He's a good old chap. All right, so instead of doing the rib ties at the top, I'm going to do cut along the top here. Obviously you might be out of camera shot for this bit. All right. Oh, it smells lovely. It does. It smells divine. I'm just going to put my knife back. Let's get it open. I've never had a chili for ages. Obviously, I think the next one I do, I think I'll do my own rice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bit of white light on. I'm gonna put a bit of white light on just for the food itself. Okay, as you can see, it's like a ration pack. It's got some nice description on there, loads of like good reading material actually. It's quite descriptive. But anyway, beef chili. Oh yes, yeah, that tastes really nice. That. But I think for me personally, the beef meal I had and the pasta meal I had previous that I got sent by the Cheshire Wanderer, cheers Mike, were nice because they had everything you could have. I think this one here, I think what it's lacking is, even though it's really tasty and it smells great, I think it needs some rice in it. So the next one I've got, I'll bring a packet of rice out. I think I've actually got some rice in my bag, but by the time I boil that, it'll be cold. So I'm just going to eat it as it is. But yeah, I like a chili con carne, like, and that's really bloody lovely. That. Well, as you can see, this is what it looks like on the GoPro. I've just been mucking around with me night vision goggles, and I must say I'm glad I read the instructions, because this bit of footage is unbelievable. Like, I'm not sure how much of it you're going to pick up on the screen, but yeah, the bloody mint. I just need to read things, Jimmy. Look at this, it's unbelievable. I'm spinning around dead quick, but I'm going to take it easy now. But look at that, it's picking up everything. Absolutely mint, and I'm recording it on the actual video recorder on the what do you call it as well. So happy days, I'm really happy with these now. So see you later. Right, well, that's me all set for the night. I'm not going to fasten up me snugpak bivy bag. I'm just going to leave it open for the elements. Obviously, as you can see, I've got a face mask on. That's just to stop all the creepy crawlies getting in my ears and in my nose and in my throat when I'm asleep, because I'm a bit like that. Like, I don't like it. I always sleep like this when I'm out. And I've got a nice big woolly hat on, and as you can see, I don't know if you can't see actually, but I'm going to be comfy, as snug as a bug in a rug. And I've got me phone up there. I'm going to lie and watch a bit of YouTube and go to sleep. I don't know what time it is. Let's see what time it is. It's 11:36 at night. So yeah, I'm just going to lie and fall asleep watching YouTube. And yeah, it's been a cold night. It's definitely been a cold night. My feet are freezing, absolutely Baltic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hand warmer thing and I'm going to put it down next to my feet, get them warmed up, lie and watch a bit of YouTube, fall asleep, and then see what happens in the morning. But I know one thing I'll be doing, I'll be packing up and heading off back to me Permission Woods, and that'll be a separate video though. But if you've watched so far, I'd just like to say thank you very, very much. And if you're a new subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button and leave a comment. I do get back to each and every one of you, so whatever you've got to say, as long as it's nice, I'll reply to you. If there's a shit comment, I'll just delete you and block you. So anyway, I'm going to get back to watching some YouTube, see what me muckers have been doing, and yeah, I'll see you in the morning, because I've waffled quite a lot. Right, well, good morning everybody. Well, that was an absolutely terrible night's sleep. I got canny windy through the night and I think it put me on edge, to be quite honest. And yeah, I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and I lay there for about an hour playing around with the night vision and things. So I decided, right, let's get up, get a cup I made with my last bit of water. I've got a Twix there to eat this morning instead of me porridge, because I've got no water. I was either have a brew or have porridge, and I think I need fluids down my neck. So yeah, I'm going to get this and I'm going to get packed up and try and get out of here before first light. Okay then, as you can see, it's starting to get light now. It's 7:30. I'm all packed and ready to go. So there you go. Leave no trace, everything's been hid away, covered up and everything. Let that picked up, put in my bag. So and anyway, yeah, that's been a good night out. Obviously stealth camp, so I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Not much action in it, to be quite honest, but that's what stealth camping is all about. But if you've enjoyed it in any way and you like what you see, please do hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment. I will get back to you. I'm going to do one now before the dog walkers start coming through this area. So once again, thanks a lot and I'll catch you on the next one. Right, well, hi everybody. I've walked down to the Permission Woods and the weather has turned for the worst. The wind is getting horrendous. I've just checked the weather forecast. It looks like I'm going to be getting some gale force winds coming in. The tarp's proper giving in on us. The rain's lashing down. I was going to stay out for a second night, but I'm seriously thinking about calling it a day. Like, it's just too much. I don't want to be in the woods with dodgy trees and gale force winds. So I think my second night out is going to get knocked on the head, like, as you can see. And here, even my batteries are dying on us, everything's going wrong. The tarp is just giving in. I feel like it's going to come down. So I'm calling it a day. I'm going to both